Hey, what's up guys? Josh Blunt here and welcome to my channel. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. Many of you might be looking to start a diet sometime soon and you're not exactly sure which diet is going to work best for you. So hopefully in this video I can help answer some questions for you. If you were to ask 10 different people which is the best diet to follow, more than likely you're going to get 8 different answers. So how in the world do you decide? Well, I'm pretty sure that you've heard the best diet is going to be the one that you can stay the most consistent with. And the reason that you're going to get 8 different opinions at least is because there's many different diets out there that have been proven to be successful for weight loss. But the reason that they have been successful for these individuals is because the people chose diets that they know are going to work for their individual goals and their individual lifestyle. Yes, your lifestyle matters. Some are going to be way too strict for an individual, while others might be a little bit too flexible. So it's important to find something that's right in the middle for you and your lifestyle. And that is where the Mediterranean diet comes into play, in my opinion, which was ranked #1 last year by the US News and World Reports. Now, many people are going to argue that the keto diet is better or the carnivore diet is better, and maybe it is for them, which is okay. All right, so enough rambling. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly why the Mediterranean diet made #1 on this list for weight loss and better health, and then you can decide for yourself. Let's dive in. The Mediterranean diet is based on foods that people would eat in the 60s in countries like Greece and Italy and other countries along the Mediterranean Sea. Something about the way that they lived, their lifestyle, and the way that they ate gave them a lower risk of developing chronic diseases, a sustainable weight loss strategy, and just better overall health in general. Sure, the Mediterranean diet can definitely help with weight loss or a decreased risk of stroke or diabetes and much, much more, but there are many ways to go about doing that. So what makes the Mediterranean diet so special then? Well, stick around and I will tell you. The Mediterranean diet is not centered around restricting or taking away foods from you, rather adopting a certain lifestyle change that focuses on healthier options, mostly with foods that people traditionally eat along the Mediterranean. If you like carbs, then that's perfect because whole grains are definitely a big part of this diet. And what about fats? Absolutely. Healthy fats do not need to be avoided on this diet. And of course, there are many protein options. We'll cover more about the food in just a moment. When a diet tries to limit or take away certain macronutrients, it makes it very difficult to follow. Things that you're used to having on a daily basis, you now need to cut out, which is not fun. And going to a restaurant when you're on a strict diet is an absolute nightmare, but it doesn't have to be. You see, there are many ways that you can get to your goals. So to intentionally choose a more difficult, restricted diet is beyond me, but it's not about me, it's about you and what works. Now, it's important to understand that all of the information in this video is a general guideline. The Mediterranean diet is centered around foods that are commonly eaten around the Mediterranean Sea, obviously. And the fact that there are many countries along the Mediterranean Sea only shows that there are many different approaches to this diet. But a general guideline seems to be whole grains like oats and quinoa and brown rice as a few examples for carbs, as well as things like fruits and vegetables and beans and lentils and seafood and fish and healthy fats, of course, chicken, eggs, yogurts, and small amounts of red meat. So lots and lots of options. Going out to a restaurant should not be an issue for anybody following this diet. Even if you were to order out, there are still many options. It's easy. And the health benefits of this diet are pretty standard among many other diets, including preventing or fighting off chronic diseases, weight loss, of course, reduced inflammation, a decreased risk in having a stroke, an increase in the quality of your life, along with many others. Well, if the health benefits of this diet are similar to the other diets, then why this one? And that's exactly my point when I make these videos. Someone might choose a Ford while the other person chooses a Chevy. Sure, you're gonna have your individual thoughts and opinions about it, like this one is terrible, blah, 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 but they're both gonna get you to the same place, A to B. There are many safe diets out there, and each one of these are gonna take you from your current weight to your desired weight and come with many other health benefits as well. And a lot of people are going to have their own thoughts and opinions about individual diets, which is completely fine, as long as they all get you to the same place safely. That's why it's very important not to get confused with which one is better overall and more focused on which one is going to work for you. If I could just take a quick moment to thank everybody for watching this video. If you're finding any value in it so far, please give it a thumbs up so YouTube will share that value with other people, and feel free to subscribe. Thank you so much. Now, the reason that I like this diet is because it comes with so many options. Everything that it recommends viands I pretty much already eat, which might not be the case for everybody, so I completely understand. But if you like fish, then this diet could be perfect for you. Obviously, being around the Mediterranean Sea, fish is going to be a big part of this diet. Take your favorite fish, drizzle some olive oil on it with a side of vegetables and rice, and that's a solid meal. So what's for breakfast? Well, the normal stuff. You can take some granola and yogurt to work with you if you're on the go. You can have some eggs and whole grain toast and a side of turkey bacon or regular bacon. Make yourself some oatmeal with some honey on the top and some diced up bananas. Delicious. Again, there are many options. So what is the catch then? Well, like any healthy meal plan, Mediterranean dieters try to avoid processed foods as much as possible. Now, you know I'm a fan of my celebration meals, so I'm definitely not suggesting that you give up your most desired meals. But by limiting those high-calorie meals, it might make a solid dent into your overall goal. Proteins and fibers are also a big part of this meal plan, and as we all know, these nutrients make you feel more full and satisfied for longer periods of time, making it easy not to overconsume on calories for the day. This diet certainly isn't centered around vegetables and rice and chicken though. Let's be honest, we're not trying to torture ourselves. It's only recommended to limit high-calorie junk foods and sweets. Let me say that again, limit, not cut out. But let's be honest with ourselves, no diet or successful approach to weight loss is going to promote fast food and candy. It's just not a reality. When you tell yourself that you want to lose weight or that you want to gain weight depending on your goals, we already know that there's going to come with some sacrifices to our normal routine, or else you'd get nowhere, right? And on a side note, if you would like me to break down any diets for you and give you my thoughts, let me know in the comment section down below. Sometimes it only takes a new perspective to figure out what really resonates with you the most. Anyways, the point is, following the Mediterranean diet does not feel restrictive, it does not feel boring, which is a big part of long-term success in staying consistent. Do you enjoy a glass of wine after a long day's work? Well, cheers. The Mediterranean diet is famous for allowing you to drink red wine. Now, I'm not saying to start tipping the bottles and become an alcoholic. One glass of wine does not mean a bottle or a fishbowl. Let's be honest, wine still has calories and a lot of them, unfortunately. But a glass or two of red wine certainly isn't looked down upon when following this diet, which I think is nice. And like I mentioned before, you can go to any restaurant with your friends and your family and you're not gonna have any issues. You don't have to be that person that has to modify every single meal so you can abide by certain guidelines or restrictions like you would with many other diets. Most restaurants are gonna have some kind of fish or chicken or steak. They're gonna have some vegetables and fruit and some kind of whole grain for your carb source. So easy, so nice. And the fact that this diet is ranked #1, depending on the article you read, of course, and that this diet does not seem to be going anywhere has to mean one thing, and it's not just the fact that it has many health benefits. These are things that we know, but more of the fact that it must be easy to follow long term, which is really gonna make the difference so we don't bounce back on our goals. So if you're looking for an easy diet to follow, this is gonna be a great place to start. Listen guys, I'm not a doctor here, I'm just some guy on YouTube, but I have been teaching weight loss strategies for over 10 years, and what I've learned is very simple, so come in close. There are many ways that you can get to your goals. So if you can find one that is safe and that you can stick with, then run with it. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. Me personally, I like to break down all of these diets and figure out why they're so successful. Then I take some of their tools and I just apply them to my own life, my own strategy, something that is flexible and successful for me, and I really do hope that everyone else can find the same thing. So with that being said, never stop learning, never stop adjusting, never stop growing, and you too will get there. All right guys, if you have any other questions about this diet or anything at all, put it in the comment section down below. I am an open book, I will reply. If you did find value in this video, please give it a thumbs up so YouTube will share that value with other people. I do appreciate your support. If you have not subscribed yet, become a part of the family, become a part of the team, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for the support, and I will see you guys on the next video.